Have you ever felt like no matter what you do, you just can't control what you eat? You try diets, exercise, even therapy, and yet somehow the cravings, the late night snacking, or the mindless binging keep happening. You're not alone. What many people don't realize is that uncontrolled eating isn't always about discipline, laziness, or being a loser. In fact, science shows that cravings are more psychological than physical, and our modern environment makes them almost unavoidable. Every day, we are bombarded by messages and temptations that tell us to eat, consume, and buy more, whether it's the latest snack, an online delivery, or a brightly packaged treat at the checkout counter. Our brains are wired to respond to these cues, and our bodies often mistake stress, boredom, or dehydration for hunger. The first step to regaining control is understanding the difference between true hunger and cravings. Hunger is your body signaling it needs nutrients. Cravings are often emotional, psychological, or habitual responses. For example, if you notice yourself reaching for chocolate every afternoon, it might be your body lacking certain nutrients, or it might just be a learned routine that's hard to break. The solution isn't just willpower, it's creating structure, awareness, and intentional habits that align with how your body actually works. One of the most effective ways to start is by paying attention to your meals. Skipping breakfast or having an unbalanced lunch filled only with salads or low fat options often sets the stage for overindulgence later in the day. Protein, healthy fats, and complex carbohydrates give your body the fuel it needs, stabilize your blood sugar, and reduce the intensity of cravings. Incorporating foods like omega 3 eggs, olive oil, nuts, and fiber rich vegetables can keep you full and satisfied. And research even shows that moderate consumption of healthy fats can support weight loss instead of hindering it. It's important to remember that carbohydrates aren't the enemy either. Fiber-rich sources like whole grains and vegetables are essential for energy and satiety. Equally important is paying attention to your body's signals. Eating when you're hungry and stopping when you're full may sound simple, but many people have disconnected from these natural cues. Daily routines, skipped meals, and emotional stress can all make it hard to recognize what your body actually needs. Tracking your food intake, keeping a food diary, or even weighing portions can help build this awareness, giving you a foundation to make intentional choices instead of reacting impulsively. Environmental factors also play a huge role in mindless eating. Out of sight, out of mind is not just a saying, it's a strategy. Avoid keeping high calorie snacks where they are constantly visible. Instead, store them away and make sure that healthier alternatives are easy to access. You can also experiment with the experience economy of eating, enjoying food through taste, texture, and shared experiences instead of ownership or quantity. Focusing on the enjoyment of the moment and creating meaningful rituals around meals reduces the need to overconsume for emotional satisfaction. Another crucial element is lifestyle. Sleep, hydration, stress management profoundly affect cravings. Lack of sleep increases appetite for high sugar, high carb foods. Dehydration can mimic hunger signals. And stress triggers cortisol, which can push you toward calorie dense, comforting foods. By prioritizing 7 or more hours of sleep, staying hydrated throughout the day, and incorporating stress reducing practices like walking, yoga, or meditation, you're not just improving mental health, you're reducing the very triggers that drive overeating. Exercise is a powerful tool, but it works best in combination with mindful eating rather than as a punishment or quick fix. Building small, consistent habits like walking, yoga, or light strength training helps your body use energy effectively, increases metabolism, and shifts focus from food as a reward to food as nourishment. Even small victories, like consistently going to the gym or completing a short routine each day, reinforce a sense of control and accomplishment. Finally, mindset is everything. Self criticism only fuels the cycle of binging and shame. Positive, realistic self talk, patience with your progress, and celebrating small wins are key. Rather than aiming for perfection, take baby steps. Substitute healthier options gradually. Plan meals and snacks, and remember that each small, intentional choice compounds over time into lasting change. This isn't about depriving yourself, it's about giving yourself freedom and control over your choices. At the heart of all this, the most important takeaway is that control over your eating is not about willpower. It's about structure, awareness, and lifestyle alignment. Eating mindfully, enjoying your meals, and creating supportive routines can transform your relationship with food, reduce cravings, and improve not only your physical health but your mental well being as well. Remember, it's not a quick fix or a one time effort. It's a journey of small, deliberate steps that build resilience, satisfaction, and control over time. So if you've struggled for years, know that change is possible. You can regain control over your cravings, reconnect with your body, and create a healthier, happier relationship with food. The first step starts with awareness and the commitment to take it one meal, one choice, and one day at a time.
This information is brought to you by Ramakrishna Surathu, author of the book You Are God, founder, developer, and chief executive officer of the self sustainable city